With great power comes great responsibility. What Mark Webb did with that power was quite irresponsible. Here is my review of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Roll the intro. Hello once again, people of the internet. It's time for your dose of me, AI, and it's time for a movie review, and a movie review of Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm going to tell you the good, I'm going to tell you the bad, and there's a lot of bad in this movie, but let's get started. Here's the good. Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, they were phenomenal in this movie, Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. They had the best chemistry I've seen in a long time in movies. They were cute, they were adorable. When one was actually in danger, you feared for the other one because you were like, oh no, he's going to lose his significant other. And it worked. They took the relationship from outside the movie, because they were dating at the time, into this movie, and it worked really well. They worked great. Like I said, they were cute. You were like, aww. More about the good. What's good about this movie is the CGI isn't actually that bad. A lot of people rant about it, saying that it was really cheesy and overdone. Yeah, was it super cheesy? Yeah, of course it was. This entire movie is really cheesy. But the fact that they took all the CGI, they made it look realistic, kind of like a video game, so you felt more, into the movie, if you will, more embraced in the action. I think it went really well. The last action scene between Spider-Man and Electro, it worked really well. Granted, it had like the Itsy Bitsy Spider song in there, which I kind of liked, the Skrillex version, really, dubbed version of the song, if you will. And I feel like it worked. It added more character to the fight scene. The fact that you had Jamie Foxx as Electro did not add character to the fight scene. Here's the bad. There's a lot of bad in this movie. I won't be able to touch on everything in this movie, but here's the bad. First off, Jamie Foxx is Electro. He's supposed to be the main bad guy of the film, and he was really bad. I did not like the casting choice of Jamie Foxx as Electro. Who I would have casted, could not tell you. Give me a day to look through the actors list, I'll tell you who I would pick. It'd be a lot better than Jamie Foxx as Electro. I'm not saying Jamie Foxx can't act, it's just I don't think he was right for the part. The fact that he played Max Dillon, before he became Electro, the super nerdy weirdo, and they push the character arc, the character growth of this character into Electro was done poorly. Okay, he's super weak at one point, at the end movie, he's super strong because he's Electro. There's no in-between battle in there. There's no real reason. Yes, he had an accident and became Electro. Ooh, great. But you didn't really feel bad for him. Not to mention, they wasted other villains like the Rhino, Paul Giamatti as the Rhino. Great casting choice in my opinion, but he had 2 minutes of screen time in the Rhino suit, and he completely cheesed it. Again, there's a lot of cheese in this movie. They wasted just a good, iconic villain. Here's why. In the trailer, when you saw Spider-Man, swing a sewer cap at Rhino, that's literally the last shot of the entire movie. It's oh, I can't wait to see this big fight scene. Yeah, the movie's really going to go now, even though it's been 2.5 hours. Credits. Really? Really? They gave us credits at the end of that? It was the most exciting thing we were going to see in the entire movie, and they gave us credits. Danny DeHaan as Green Goblin was, I thought, a really nice acting choice. I was excited when he was casted, because I liked the actor. He was great in Chronicle. He can play a good bad guy. But again, they wasted this villain because they forced so much into this story. You have 2.5 hours of story, and it was just wasted with rewrites and recuts and blah, blah, blah. Half the stuff you saw in the trailer was not in the movie. Can you explain that to me? Because I would love for someone to explain to me. How can you show me stuff in the trailer and not be in the movie? Yes, all trailers do it. I know, it's called deleted scenes. But they literally, it's they showed A, B, and C, and then they showed me Q, Corp, and dog. I don't even know if there's a dog in the movie, but that's how messed up this movie is, because whatever they promised you in the trailer, you did not get in the movie. And that's one of the biggest flaws of this movie. The writing. They kept changing the script. There were so many rewrites. I'm getting really excited. My beanie's coming up. The fact that this movie had so many rewrites, I lost count. This movie suffers from the Alien 3-itis. If you know what that means, Alien 3 that came out in the 80s had so many rewrites, the movie flopped. It is one of the worst Alien movies of all time. David Fincher, who directed it, disowned that movie because it was so bad. It had so much studio interference. That's the problem with these movies. When you have studio interference, getting into it, not letting the director do what he wants, affects the movie, because then you're not making good art. That's what a movie is. It's art. And if you get someone else involved when you're trying to make something, you don't get what you want, and it sucks. And that's what happened with this movie. Mark Webb did not get to do what he wanted. If he did, would have been good. I can't tell you because we did not get that movie. And the fact that with all of like the DVD and Blu-ray deleted scenes, you do get the stuff from the trailer, and it would have been great in this movie. It would have explained a lot. But the fact that they took it out just to stuff more of the Parker's death in your throat, it wasn't good. And it was a huge mistake of the studio to take that out. Because the fact that Spider-Man is so involved in story, it's like they kept going to the story and it just kept going like this. It was so bad. It bothers me when studios get involved in movies. But I can go on for another half an hour about this, so I'm going to cut my rant here. This movie, I give this movie 4 out of 10 spiderwebs, and it's not a good movie. Did I like this movie? Yes, I own it. I own the movie, because I did enjoy it. But the fact, as going in as a critic, it doesn't live up to expectations. Amazing Spider-Man 1 was really good. It was really good. And the fact that Amazing Spider-Man 2 took that and just destroyed what it could have been, you know? It could have been an awesome movie, but it wasn't. Should you see this movie? Maybe on like HBO or something, or cable. But then again, we are getting a third Spider-Man in the last like 10 years, 20 years. You know, it's ridiculous. As Tom Holland, I think you pronounce his name. And the Marvel movies, hopefully he'll nail it. I think he will. The fact that we're actually getting a kid Spider-Man, I think we should be excited for that. Now, tell me what you think of this movie. Am I right? Let me know in the comments below. And also give this movie a like and share it with your friends. Also, tell me in the comments what movie I should review next. I'm AI. This is the end of my movie review. I'll see you guys in the next video. Beanie incoming. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.